Good evening. My name is Evan Plager, and I'm the producer of tonight's program.
Logical Fallacies is an improvised debate show based on a premise created by Alexander Nigro and Martin Gonzalez.
The participants, moderator included, are allowed no preparation regarding the topic or their positions upon it. To maintain the improvisation of the debaters, we present their theses in one take. Everything you see will be completely unscripted and was performed in front of a live audience. As such, the statements made during the program may contain harsh language and other mature sensibilities. And so, in honor of such great debaters as Truffaut, Lincoln, Parmenides, Schirmer, and Peller, I hereby present to you Logical Fallacies.
Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of Logical Fallacies. I'm your moderator, Chris Más Carell, and tonight's topic is Crazy Cat Ladies. How many cats are too many cats? On my right is Crispy, no last name given, is in support of too many cats. You can have as many cats as you want, is his opinion. And on my left is Chenks. He thinks there should be a limit on the cats. Gentlemen, for your opening statements, Chenks, would you like to go first?
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mr. Carroll. Mr. Carroll. Now, I'm telling you, cats are vicious creatures. I don't think anybody should own any one of these monstrosities. I mean, they enter your house, they never listen to you, and you put a box out for them to poop and pee in, but they don't go in there. And then your skin gets all itchy because you're allergic to the fur, and like you want to call it over, and it gives you no love. I mean, why would anyone want to own such a horrible beast? Horrid beast.
Very interesting. Mr. Crispy.
Thank you. I see cats like humans. They come in, they relax with you, you pet them, then they leave. Now, if you had, let's say, 30 cats, what's the difference with having 30 friends in your apartment at one time? That's a party, sir. That is a fantastic party. I believe that we should always party with our cats.
Thank you, Mr. Crispy. Now, the first question is, spaying and neutering, does this come into effect when having too many cats for crazy cat ladies, as the term goes, for anybody that has too many cats?
Look, all cats should be spayed and neutered. There should be no more cat reproduction at all. The whole species should be wiped off the face of the earth. Every single cat, except for jungle cats, because those things are awesome. Okay? There's nothing better than a tiger and a cheetah and a lion going at each other because, like, they're so awesome.
You see, the thing about these cats being neutered, it's really taking away their soul. What if you were neutered? How would you feel? Wouldn't feel very good, would it? Walking around, not feeling like you should be humping everything or peeing on everything or even scratching your own tail. The thing is that with the neutering aspect, I really think that the more the merrier, the more the merrier, if you understand what I'm saying.
If I realized that I was a menace to society and that neutering me and the rest of my species would be better off for everyone else, then I would accept it.
Now, I have a question that you bring up right now. You're judging one person on his whole species. So one bad cat equals all bad cats, and one bad human equals all bad humans. Is that what you're saying?
Chris, it's a lot more. I have never met a good cat. Never. They've all been bad. They take all the jobs.
Well, let me ask you, have you met a bad human and a good human?
Yes, I have. But I've also met a bad cat and a great cat.
Interesting.
Now see, it's not just a balance of which one's better and, who's cooler, who doesn't, who sits in the corner, scratching away and then pooping a little bit. That's not really the discussion. The discussion is how many cats.
Correct.
Now, I believe an unlimited amount of cats around your house is completely fine.
However, you have to question the motivation of these so-called good cats. I mean, what are they getting in return? They're getting shelter, they're getting free food, and they're getting all the milk they can drink. I mean, if you had that scenario, wouldn't you play nice?
Interesting. On to our next question. Personally, your relationship with cats, each of you individually, I'm sure you've had separate ones that make you feel this way. What is your relationship? What made you hate cats and what made you love cats?
A cat took my father.
To you, Mr. Crispy.
I read that article. I'm very sorry.
It was a detailed article in the San Francisco Chronicle.
Sir, it's Mr. Crispy's turn to talk. You had a long enough pause that I figured we have to let your father's death sink in. Let him say how he experienced cats.
Well, this is the result of not having cats. You become never mind. Now the reason, my name is Crispy. Okay, do you want to know how I got that name?
Let's hear how you got your name,
Let
Crispy.
me tell you
Is it relevant?
the origin story of Crispy. Is it relevant? It is.
Okay,
it
then
is.
yes,
it has
let's hear it.
everything to do with it. My mother, she was a very fine lady. She lost a lot of jobs, a lot of socks, and a lot of brains. Not to say she was crazy or anything, but one day she picked up at least 15 cats from the shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she was providing for these cats.
Mm-hmm.
Came over, I was playing with myself, and all these cats came in, and I had friends immediately. They weren't judging me, and they were completely fluffy. One of them was named Crispy. Now, my mother goes in, gets another 15, another 15, another 15. Every week, another 15. I couldn't find Crispy. You know what I found out? He escaped.
Oh.
Okay? And if we have more people looking after more cats at one area, this kind of thing wouldn't happen.
I'm sorry, I hear the fact that you have 15 cats, and I cannot imagine the danger you must be in that household.
I actually believe he has 15 plus 15 plus
Multiplied,
15.
yes.
So there's about 50 cats. Just to keep everything on the level, 50 cats.
That's the equivalent of having a nuclear bomb in your house. It is so terrible for
A nuclear bomb.
It's terrible for the inhabitants and everyone around them.
Let's take some questions from the audience here. You, sir, over there.
Excuse me. I would just like to say, as a feminist, I don't think it's appropriate that we have three cisgendered males talking about crazy cat women on this program right now. I want to know, where are the women in this discussion, and what makes you think you have the right to talk about crazy cat women? Like, not myself.
Who would like to field that question?
Well, miss, we don't discriminate, okay? We don't, judge the amount of cats that you have based on the gender that you are. You could be a crazy cat man, you could be a crazy cat lady, you could be a crazy cat transgender. That's what I see.
Do you have any?
I think you're just crazy to want a cat.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Questions? You, sir. You, sir.
Excuse me, I'm not a man.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
I am a older woman, and I was recently evicted from my apartment for having 5 cats inside, 22 outside, and I wanted to know your expert opinion on the federal number that should be appropriate to evicting a woman such as myself.
Of course, the heart of the matter is how many cats. Thank you for bringing up that great question. You say?
I believe there's a zero tolerance. If the landlord says no cats, you should not have a cat. I applaud that landlord for making the tough decisions and throwing that old lady out on the streets where she belongs with her 5 cats.
Zero tolerance. Interesting. And you, Crispy?
I feel for you, miss. I really do. I'm there with you. Well, not really, but I'm there with you in heart. And so are 15 cats, times however many weeks it was. They're all with you. And I must say that it is brave for you to come out here and say that.
It's the only place I have. I'm hiding in the broom closet. I hope they don't find me.
You belong there.
Sir, please keep your derogatory comments to yourself. We're going to take one last question. Ma'am?
Hi, I'm Christy from the UK, and I'm doing a special on cat trafficking. One interesting phenomenon in the United States is the advent of old sugar ladies, old women who take on these cats who then mooch off them and don't provide any comfort or rent to them. What do you think of old sugar ladies?
Old sugar ladies, they're a menace to society. I'm telling you. That's how we got our cat problems to begin with. Let me tell you that. These sugar ladies import these cats, don't even take care of them. The cats run wild. They go all over the place, into yards, eating innocent mice off the streets. These poor mice. One even just wanted to cook. I mean, you're ruining the dreams of innocent mice and innocent people with these dangerous foreign cats, and I don't agree with it.
Very interesting.
So you're saying when a cat comes up to you and rubs its head all the way to its arse on your leg...
It is a freeloader.
Now look, what she was saying is that they're just not really taking in and giving the percentage back. That's the problem. But they're on the streets working hard, okay? And they come home. And they need to be fed. They need to have a place to stay. But they got to put in the work.
All right, then. And with that, let's go to our closing statements. Mr. Lambshanks.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, my opponent, Crispy here, seems to be a little soft onto the human safety aspect of these cats. They're a danger and a menace. They've already taken my father, and he only had one tabby. Just one. That cat's clawed the heck out of its eyes, ate its tongue, and... I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Thank you.
It was a very graphic scene. These cats must be stopped.
All right. With that, we'll go to you, Mr. Crispy, for your final statement.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mediator,
Moderator.
you. Cats are not a menace. They are friendly, they're pets. They're just like dogs, except for a lot cooler, chiller, wiser. That's why the Egyptians worshipped them. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to end it like that.
All right. Well,
That's what happened to the Egyptians.
all right. Thank you both gentlemen for appearing tonight to discuss this heated topic. And with that, thank you all for watching tonight's episode of Logical Fallacies. We will see you next time. Spay and neuter your pets, please.
Please.
And so concludes our discussion for the evening. We hope that all of you enjoyed yourselves and perhaps even learned something tonight. I certainly know I did. From all of us here at Logical Fallacies, I'm Evan Plager. Thank you and good night.
Logical Fallacies is a production of Penny Farthing Entertainment. If you have questions or comments about the topic or for tonight's participants, please let us know in the comment section for this video, and they might be addressed in our viewer response segment. Be sure to like, favorite, and share this video, as well as subscribe to Logical Fallacies. Programs by Penny Farthing Entertainment are made possible by viewers like you.